If you've ever sat down to create a post and your brain just freezes and you ask yourself, what do I even post right now? The problem isn't that you don't have idea, but that you do not have structure. And my darling, as the CEO in your own business, you never create randomly. You build around pillars. Welcome to From Corporate to CEO, hosted by the Power Move Collective. I'm your host, Nandy B, and this is your daily podcast that proves that you don't have to resign in order to rise. Here, ambitious women like yourself learn how to leverage your paycheck, your skills, and your corporate career to launch and grow your own business. And in just 10 minutes every day, I'll share power moves that will turn your 9-to-5 into your greatest investor. Make sure, however, that you hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode. With that said, let's get on with today's episode. Yesterday, you built your first marketing system. One channel, one rhythm or consistency, and one flow. This gave you structure for how you actually show up to your audience. Today, we are talking about what you will actually be sharing when you show up. And the secret is building your content around 3 critical pillars that positions you as the authority and not just another voice online. Let's talk about these 3 pillars. I'm a big believer in building content pillars because they help give us focus. So think of your pillars like the legs of a table. If you only post one type of content, your table would tip over. But if you build around 3 strong content pillars, you are creating balance and authority. So let's walk through all of these 3 pillars one at a time. The first one is authority content. This is proof to your audience that you can help them. This is where you teach, you share insight, or you show expertise. Authority content answers the question your audience is already asking. Why should I trust you? It could be a framework you created, a system you use, even lessons that you've taken straight out of your corporate career and you're applying them in a new way. It could also be quick tips that helps to solve a problem that your audience is facing. You see, authority content positions you as somebody with the answers and not just opinions. It says about you, I know how to help you and I can prove it. Authority will actually build credibility, but credibility alone isn't enough. People need to feel connected to you as a person, especially today because we are living in the age of branding. So story content becomes really important. This is proof that you are human. Your story is what builds connection. Story content answers the question, why you? This can be a personal journey. The pivots you've made, the obstacles you've overcome, or even the moments you've failed and learned. It could also be small behind the scenes moments that reminds your audience that you're a real person with real expertise. This is why on this channel, we'll leave a link here. I share with you guys my travel for work or just personal things that I do. I'm in business development, so I'm always traveling to customer visits. I take you guys along on that journey. You see me go to New York, to Paris, to Barcelona, to Canada, to Colombia. I'm all over the world traveling for my business. Not my business, my company. I will travel around the world one day for my business, but right now I travel for my company. It's important that you include this I am human content because, believe it or not, even the smartest, most ambitious women are highly attracted by entertainment, I am human type content. People don't just buy from experts. They buy from people they trust, relate to, and feel seen by. So story content is what gives you the heartbeat. So you've shown your expertise and you've shown that you're human. The final pillar is the one that transforms intention into action. That is your offer. This is proof that you can actually solve their problem, and you can solve their problem right now. In this pillar, this is where you are inviting people to take the next step. Offer content isn't about being pushy. It's about service and awareness. When you share your programs, your workshop, your guides, or your templates, you're saying, if you are ready, here's how I can help you right now. Without the offer content, your audience may admire you or even connect with you, but they will never know how they can actually work with you. That invitation is what creates clients. And I get it. You don't want to spam or bombard them with this type of content, but you need to have it handy. You need to every once in a while be teasing those types of content. When you put all of these three together, authority, story, and offer, you will never run out of content ideas. So instead of posting randomly, you will show exactly how to show up in a way that builds trust, connections, and momentum. That's what turns content into a true CEO level system. Here is your CEO move of the day. Open a fresh page and create 3 columns. Okay, so in whatever that place you are taking your notes, which you should have one, a notebook, OneNote, Notion app, you should open a fresh page. You need 3 columns, and you need to write down 3 quick ideas under each one. That right there is 9 pieces of content ready to go. Keep it simple. These are your content building blocks. Anytime you feel stuck, come back to these blocks. Also, I'm sure you are tired of hearing this. ChatGPT is your friend. Okay? ChatGPT is your friend. Take advantage of ChatGPT. Tell ChatGPT what your business is. Tell them what you are trying to do. Attract X client. We wrote your phrase where we talked about your high level 1 sentence phase where I help this audience with this problem and this solution. ChatGPT will help you build this in less than 10 minutes. We don't need to spend hours doing things that we can do in minutes, okay? And the best part, you can keep recycling the same pillars every month and they will never get old. Thank you so much for joining me today on From Corporate to CEO. If you loved what you heard today, please subscribe to the show and visit us at powermovecollective.com. And if you are ready to start taking action, here are 2 great options. You can download our free Safe Start Blueprint. It's on our website and the link is also in the description below. However, if you, my darling, are ready to take action and say goodbye to corporate America for good, join us in the Business Plan Mastermind that is kicking off on January 12th, 2026.